Perfection is the completion of acts necessary to make a legal instrument or interest enforceable against third parties. A secured creditor may perfect its security interest by filing a financing statement with the appropriate governmental entity. In People v. Green, we explore what happens if the holder of a valid security interest doesn't perfect it. Sheriff's deputies executed a search warrant and seized property belonging to Douglas Green. The deputies seized cash, 2 cars, a motorhome, a boat and boat trailer, and a jet ski and jet ski trailer, among other things. The state of California subsequently charged Green with numerous white-collar crimes. Green retained attorney Lawrence Buckley to represent him. Because Green couldn't afford to pay Buckley's retainer, he agreed to give Buckley a $25,000 lien against the property that had been seized by the sheriff. Green later gave Buckley an $80,000 promissory note and executed a written security agreement giving Buckley a security interest in the seized property and its proceeds. Buckley filed a financing statement to perfect his security interest. He was unable to perfect his security interest in the cash, however, because it remained in the sheriff's possession. He was likewise unable to perfect his security interest in the vehicles because the sheriff possessed the title documents. Green ultimately pleaded guilty. The trial court ordered Green to pay restitution to his victims. Green agreed that the property held by the sheriff could be sold and that the proceeds could be used to pay restitution. Green's agreement was without prejudice to Buckley's claim. Buckley consented to the sale, but reserved his right to challenge the disposition of the proceeds. The sale of Green's property netted approximately $33,000. The trial court found that Buckley was entitled only to a portion of the proceeds to the extent that he had a perfected security interest. Because the net sale proceeds were insufficient to pay the entire restitution award, the court distributed the proceeds to Buckley and Green's victims on a pro rata basis. Accordingly, Buckley received only a small portion of the proceeds. Buckley appealed to the California Court of Appeal.